Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to LHC Prepared. My name is Ryan. This is a brand new YouTube channel. This is actually the first YouTube video that I've ever uploaded. So hopefully it goes well. Just kind of wanted to use this first video as an introduction to introduce myself and then to kind of let everyone know what direction I'm going to take this channel in. So yeah, hopefully it goes good. Um, LHC Prepared. Well, everybody knows what prepared means, right? That means you're ready to deal with or face any given situation, right? Let me kind of summarize that definition there. LHC. LHC are the first initials of my three sons' names. I've got a young son that's in elementary school. I've got two twin boys that are in high school. Um, so yeah, so there's the name, LHC Prepared. I wanted another name, and I'm about to go into that. But it was already taken, of course, right? It's hard to find original stuff on YouTube now. It's kind of like back in the day trying to find an original web address. I mean, it was already taken, by multiple people, or some variation thereof. Um, but anyways, just in talking to my kids while we were out hiking or fishing or just walking around the block, just anytime, that there's just some downtime, some chill time, to talk to them about things. I'm trying to pass on my knowledge, because one day I'm not going to be here. I'm going to be in a rectangular box. I'm going to be looking up at 6 feet of soil, or I'm going to be little speckles of ash in an urn on somebody's mantle, right? So I figured, to make these videos for them because things seem to live forever on the internet. But they were always telling me, when I would try to talk to them about certain things, and they're always doing stuff, they're fishing, or we're running drills, we're shooting, or they're, I'm watching them just completely destroy other kids in Fortnite. And they would always tell me, like, Dad, we're not going to remember this. If you could write this down, that would be great. And so I took that to heart. So in my downtime at work, I just started writing, and I really couldn't stop. I just kept writing and writing, and now I've got like two full binders of stuff, and I guess you could say it was almost like as if I was writing a book, but no intention to ever like publish it or anything like that. I'm not trying to get paid off anything. I'm not trying to get paid off this. I mean, I'm not going to ask you to like. I'm not going to ask you to subscribe. If you do, great. If you don't, that's fantastic too. I'm not trying to make money off anything. This is for my kids to pass on my knowledge. So going back to what I was saying about the YouTube channel name, um, coworkers would notice, because I'm always writing this stuff down in my downtime at work. They would always notice that I'm doing this stuff and I'm kind of off away, I'm kind of off in my own little corner, you know. So they would ask, like, "Hey, dude, what are you doing?" So I would read it to them, or I would give them copies and let them read it. And more than one had come back to me later and said, "Hey, this is pretty interesting stuff. You have a very unconventional mindset," and that name just clicked. Unconventional mindset. I fell in love with it. It was perfect, right? Unconventional mindset. Well, lo and behold, there's YouTube channels called Unconventional Mindset. So I was kind of SOL on that one, but LHC is perfect too because it honors my kids. It conveys the message that I'm trying to put out, and being prepared. Um, and it works. It works. So the more time I went on writing this stuff, I found myself, with my little OCD shit going on, I find myself constantly going back and editing, changing words here and there. And then it just kind of hit me like, why am I writing this? Like my kids will probably never have the attention span, to actually sit down and read this. So put it in video format. Things seem to live forever on the internet, so here we are. So that's basically what I'm going to be doing with this channel. I'm going to be going through and kind of discussing, verbalizing and vocalizing what I'm what I'm writing down or what I have written down. But anyways, I hope you guys find the content enjoyable. I hope you learned something. I really do. I hope I learned something from y'all, and first and foremost, I hope my kids learn something from this stuff. I hope this makes them better warriors. Um, once I'm long gone. Anyways, thank you for watching. I hope you come back. Um, Hopefully, when I get used to doing this, I can pump out quite a bit of stuff because I've got a lot of material that I want to cover with them. And hopefully they come back to this channel and watch some of my stuff. But anyways, I hope you guys are doing great. Again, thank you so much. Um, just have a great day and stay deadly. And I'll see you soon.